You are now listening to the Full Sport Press podcast, featuring hosts Jay Hove, Jeff, and Weezy. Please enjoy the show.
Hello, young world and old heads doing your two-step. I would like to welcome everybody to the Full Sport Press podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan. This is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I am your host, Big Jeff, producer of the show, Weezy. Say what's up, Weezy?
What up, what's cracking? What's cracking, y'all?
And we got to be on our best behavior today, Weezy.
Uh-oh. The boss in town.
Yeah, boss man is in town.
Tell me corporate was coming in.
You know what I'm saying?
Corporate came in town.
Sitting in with us this week, we got Animal Brown from the On Deck TV podcast. Say what's up to the people.
What's happening? Glad to be here, guys.
Glad to be here.
Talking sports, baby. I don't know. I'll never get to talk sports. I'm excited.
What we talking about this week?
Today we're breaking down the 2018 NBA playoffs, baby.
Woo.
FSP style.
Always FSP style.
Better know everything paid for, baby.
All right, keep it with you, Weezy. What's your best of the week?
My best of the week? Gotta be LeBron James. He's the game winners, right?
LeBron James.
He's the game winners.
He been cooking, though.
Nah, ain't nothing to say.
More on that later, but he been cooking.
About that. He been cooking. All right, AB. What about you?
Best of the week was the live show.
Most definitely.
Shout out to the live mashup Saturday at the lab. It went down. It was a nice crowd in there. Good vibes.
Very good vibe.
Good drink. You mixed up the drink.
Yeah, I was playing bartender yesterday.
You went a couple of hats.
Yeah, I went a lot of hats yesterday. I'm a new guy. Y'all definitely was hazing me yesterday.
Shout out to the live show was popping yesterday.
The live show was popping. Shout out to everybody that came out of town.
Yeah.
We had some A-Town people in the building.
Show up.
So, hey, shout out to everybody. In-town people.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody that came out, man.
All right, I'm going to do my best of the week was also the mashup. I had a great time. First time doing a live podcast. You know, got to see some people I hadn't seen in a long time. Got to meet some people who listen to the show.
That was dope.
You know, so that was real cool. Weezy showed up. You know, I didn't think he's going to be able to make it. But we're going to do a collective worst of the week, though.
Uh-oh.
Because we had somebody missing from the live show yesterday.
Yeah, man.
And so shout out to the guy, J Hove. He's on the, we're going to say, with the IR right now.
IR.
He's gonna bounce back.
He definitely going to bounce back.
IR.
You know? So, you know, my guy, he was not going to be able to make it this week. But we definitely going to hold it down for him. Get back soon, big baby.
Absolutely.
You know, sign your cash and all that for you. Go back this week.
He's out of the assignment.
He's out of, my bad.
He's on the
He's on the side. Yeah.
On vacation right now.
Make sure you check out the iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Beyond Pod, YouTube, and of course the SoundCloud page to catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP. Just simply search Full Sport Press Podcast. And after you do that, make sure you check out the On Deck TV Hip Hop Podcast with Animal Brown and Spike Blue each and every Wednesday. This week's show is the evolution of trolling.
Ooh, trolling at an all-new high right now.
What's trolling mean?
Oh, here we go.
Trolling, the definition of trolling is to do something deliberate to piss somebody off, whether you believe it or not.
Okay.
So take somebody like Kanye West.
Oh, man.
I'm going to wear the Make America Great Again hat around town, TMZs and all this, and pose with culture vultures. I'm going to do that to piss people off, to get people talking, whether I really believe that Trump is making America great again or not. That's a troll.
Learn something new every day. I just learned something.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
The more you know.
We know a few trolls.
Yeah, we do. Clowns, trolls,
Clowns without the suit.
Oh, my God.
My bad, man.
So you ain't be.
Oh, shit, my bad. Ladies Room Podcast.
There we go.
Man, check out Rizzo, Anne-Marie, holding us down in New York. Congratulations on the new kid, Anne-Marie. It's awesome.
One time for Coach Locke.
Absolutely.
Ladies, you look good.
Nah, we gonna put it down.
Shout out to the ladies.
Act like we've been here before.
Yeah,
we
absolutely.
Right
why
Their latest episode, Legacy, is up right now. They should have a new one on deck for May, man. Check out the Ladies Room on Instagram and Facebook.
I gotta get up there and see them, man.
Absolutely.
Pop in show or something like that.
Also, man, hopefully we can get them on the next mashup, though. That'd be
awesome. That'd be awesome.
Dope. Everything paid for, man. First
Weezy
class
got
ticket.
it.
Come on, man.
Weezy got it.
Go 5 miles home.
Next up, man, Fresh for Dummies. Me and the homie J Hove. I don't know when the next one is coming out, but you can listen to the old episodes. We've got the 10 worst dressed celebrities. That's popping right now. Listen to the 10 best dressed celebrities on the one before that. Go to IG and Twitter at Fresh for Dummies. And don't forget, check out the Copper Drop Live on YouTube, youtube.com/Realville.
Hey, on that best dressed celebrities,
Yes.
Y'all forgot somebody.
Uh-oh.
Or this I ain't heard the whole way through.
I couldn't add me because I'm a host, so I had to disqualify
Y'all
myself.
forgot PJ Tucker, man.
PJ Tucker been killing shit. He been killing. I ain't gonna lie. He been killing stuff lately, but it's really more with just the shoes, though. He wearing the exclusive shoes on court, which ain't really just been done to this level.
Swaggy P was up there a couple of years.
Swaggy P was hooping the Yeezys, trying to blow his ACL in the Yeezys. That's true. He did. He was killing that.
Yeah. All right. So now you can read up on your favorite FSP co-host.
Ooh, wet. Hit that water, man.
You know what I'm saying? Purchase your FSP merchandise. New merch on the way, by the way. And catch up on past episodes from other shows on the network and much, much more.
How you do that?
Simply search www.realvillemedia.com. Tell a friend to support the real. RG!
I'm joining in on that. That's my part right there.
Nah, man, you know what? I'm just happy people understand where I'm coming from, man.
Absolutely, man. Hey, Realville will be growing too, man. Be on the lookout for new shows.
You heard it from the boss first.
Hey, be on the lookout for content. Believe that. Now, Jeff, we got 10 good wrestling seconds.
Of course.
Did somebody ask you about this at the live show?
Yeah, he actually asked why I'm only getting 10 good seconds of wrestling.
He knows. Zoe, that's my homeboy. You know why he's only getting 10 good seconds of wrestling. Because he's the only person that's watching wrestling right now.
It's just not true. It's just not true.
Over the age of 25.
Obviously, with so many people asking me why I'm only getting 10 seconds, I'm obviously doing something.
We're going to give you 11.
There you go.
There you go. All right.
Got one more second.
Let's go ahead and start the clock right now. So, tonight is the WWE pay-per-view Backlash. AB, I know you are a bigger wrestling fan than you would like for the world to know.
Nah.
So who you got in the rubber match? Shinsuke Nakamura or SmackDown champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles?
I've never heard of neither one of these people. But I'm going to go with AJ Styles for no reason.
You can say his name then.
Yeah.
Nakamura.
I don't know how to pronounce other dude's names.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Who you got? Who the favorite?
Shinsuke the favorite.
What's a rubber match?
The third match. Like they
great
had
question.
two before.
Oh,
So
okay.
the first one, AJ won the first, the second was a count out. It's the rubber match.
Just say the third.
Yeah.
And it's a boxing term, bro.
Oh, okay. All right. That's my bad.
See, that's why we don't do 10. That's why we don't do 30 good wrestling seconds. So, my goodness. Hey, what's that come on Tuesday nights on wrestling?
SmackDown.
That's what
AJ
they-
is the SmackDown champion.
I was DVRing the Tupac and Biggie show on
Probably
USA.
last 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, and you catch the last couple of seconds.
Yeah.
It looked super cinematic, though. I ain't gonna lie. Good HD.
It's a lot going on, man.
It looked real dramatic.
Tuesday's a good show. Monday
I don't
is a
believe
little too long pause, but Tuesday's a good show. It's a good 2 hours, 7 to 9, get you in and out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I had
8 to
fun
10
with
for
that.
you in the Eastern time zone. All right. Question of the week.
Uh-oh.
Guess what, Wiz?
Peel form.
Pills is back.
Ah, shit.
Oh, man.
All right. Real quick. It's X-Men time.
What's my shit?
Red pill. Eyes like Cyclops.
Oh, no.
Green pill. Wolverine claws. Blue pill. Intellect like the Beast. Orange pill. Travel like Nightcrawler.
Oh, that's easy.
Who you got?
Orange pill. Nightcrawler. Teleport in the bank, in the vault. Grab the sacks. Pause. Teleport out. That's easy.
You got
eyes like Cyclops.
what?
You gotta wear Ray-Bans all the time.
I don't eyes like Cyclops, man. Can I see like shit?
No, Weezy. Like
No, he
Cyclops can't see with like he only see like what's in.
Oh, all right.
He gotta have a visor on.
Yeah,
He gotta have
right.
Ray-Bans on.
No, I'm cool. I'm cool.
So who you got?
I'm probably go with Nightcrawler then.
Yeah, you got to, bro. Who you got?
I got intellect like the Beast though.
Be smart as hell.
Yeah, that might be.
But you gotta be blue with the fur and stuff, though.
Not necessarily. I could be Hank. I could be Hank McCoy without the fur. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody gonna fool with the claws?
I don't want
I
that,
don't know,
man.
it's like it hurt. Like,
Yeah.
when that pop, you know what I mean? Like nah.
What good I'm gonna do with that? Fight crime? I don't
I
want
mean,
to
you
do
could be
that.
Batman. I mean,
We
you
good.
say Gotham City and all that.
Cameron ain't got dog in this fight. No
Never.
pill for Cameron. No
It's
pill.
over.
Make sure you tweet us with questions during the show at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment and give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you feel
Only
that way.
thumbs up.
On the YouTube page, on the iTunes page, please rate and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
And to tell the X-Men fan friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Love X-Men.
That's it. To tell the Marvel Universe friends.
Yeah,
Tell
man.
the live podcast friends.
There you go. It was kind of deep in there, too, man.
It got nice in there. It definitely got nice in there.
Did you see the strangers walk in at the end? Did y'all see that? Our Caucasian friends walked in at the end. I'm like, what's going on?
There was a lot going on towards the end of that podcast.
What's going on?
But we had a good time.
Shout out to them.
And please remember, the revolution will be podcasting. Before we get started with the first half, Weezy, do you have a poll question? For the
Cold
listeners?
question.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Poll question this week is: now that the Knicks have filled their coaching vacancy, which NBA coaching job will be the Knicks filled? Orlando Magic, Atlanta Hawks, Milwaukee Bucks, or Charlotte Hornets?
Talk to me.
Charlotte, no, they don't have much. Jordan is not really running their team well. The Bucks, you got a future Hall of Famer, supposedly.
Jesus.
Supposedly.
Okay. We put him in Canton
I
already.
mean, that's what they say about him. He's an MVP candidate this year. He's supposed to be one of the top tier players in the league. That job just seems a lot more attractive than going to Atlanta.
If I'm an assistant
Orlando.
coach or my agent calls me, I'm hopping on a plane. I'm telling him, hey, if Milwaukee calls, give me
Let's do it.
Because they got the best player out of all
Right.
four of them
Absolutely.
squads.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna
And
say
he's young, too.
that's true. I'm gonna say Milwaukee, but I think they're getting ready. They interviewing an old girl from San Antonio.
They can.
That's smart.
That's a PR move. And she's a good coach.
That's what I'm saying. On top of being a good coach and probably better than anybody they probably ain't gonna do nothing but hire somebody that's already with 30 and 100 someplace else.
I'm nervous about that.
Why you say that? The feminist from the young.
No, I'm just saying.
Go.
I'm just saying, like,
She cold though, bro. And she on the pop right now?
Tread lightly, Louise. We don't
Is
want to
she
lose our
cold?
sponsors.
is she
We don't have
cold?
any.
No, she cold. She coached the D League team or the G League team.
Has she ever coached? She coached women's basketball, right? Has she?
She played with us.
She played, but she's coached men's G League though.
Yeah.
I know that's not the pros,
I'm
but
just saying.
It's pretty professional.
it's still professional.
Still professionals paid to play basketball.
I think she should have went to New York. If New York was smart, they would have signed her, made a huge splash, bought them about 5 years. They can still be trash because they're going to be trash.
They can't afford any more huge splashes in New York. They
I mean,
got to
let's
get it
just-
right. They have to get it right.
You can't because you think about it. Porzingis not playing next year,
Right. So
so they're going to stink.
they got a solid draft pick this year. Should get a solid draft pick this year.
They'll stink again next year unless whoever they get this year is just phenomenal.
Is Draymond Green listening to her?
Draymond,
He's not playing for.
He not
I'm
listening
just
to
saying,
her.
though. I'm just saying it's a lot of. I'm just saying with the high head attitude.
He's not listening to Kerr. So
That's what I'm saying.
Is John Wall listening to her?
You're speaking the extremes right now.
that's true.
I'm just
Is
telling
Boogie
you.
listening?
But I see what you're saying.
Boogie.
Boogie's out.
I see what you're saying.
Rondo, I know Rondo ain't.
Rondo will listen.
But you're safe in Milwaukee because Giannis will listen.
Giannis will
And people will listen to
He's young-
Giannis.
He's young
Yeah.
enough to where it's his team and he's young enough to where he still
That's what we
don't
thought
respect it.
with Kawhi. And Kawhi won't listen to Pop.
That's true. I don't know what's going on with him.
But Kawhi has tasted success already.
That's a good point.
He already has
Finals
his ring.
MVP.
He already got his Finals MVP. Already one of the, already the best two-way player in the game. Like,
Yeah.
so he can write his own check at this point.
I bet he listened to her, man. They showed some clips though
Yeah.
of
She
her
can coach.
coaching.
She can
No, and she was talking to Patty
And she
Mills. and shit.
commands.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
They
she
were listening to. It. They were
commands.
all. They were like, they're like, okay. I mean, it wasn't no.
She's speaking from the same language Pop uses, so
Yeah.
she knows that
Respect.
offense. Yeah, everything.
They put some respect on her name.
I'm taking Detroit.
And on that note,
I like Van Gundy.
on that note, y'all ready to move on to the first half?
Let's get it.
Let's do it.
The first half is underway.
First half, where we discuss the hottest topics of the past sports week. I am your host, Big Jeff.
I'm Weezy. What's cracking?
Animal Brown was cooking.
Weezy. Where can they find you on social media?
FSP_Weezy on IG.
Uh-huh.
And I'm at How Weezy on Twitter.
Shout out to Weezy. Shout out to
Light word, man. Follow your boy Animal_Brown, Instagram, Twitter, and Snap.
The Husky V.
Absolutely.
Still underscore.
Yes, underscore. The underscore ain't going nowhere. I might add a nothing.
Another.
I might add a nothing. Beginning or end.
All right, man. And I'm Jay Easley84 across all social media platforms. Twitter's wide open if you want to get in for a good conversation.
All platforms Snap too. I mean Snap, right?
Hey, real quick, give me about 1 minute. How
Okay.
the hell you go vegan that quick?
It ain't that hard though. Watch what the hell.
You was eating Hattie B's with me last about 3 months ago.
Nah, it was a year ago.
Yeah, but you was eating Hattie B's.
And I dogged it too. And it was fire.
And now you can't eat Hattie B's no more.
Nah, I don't want it.
Really?
You watch what the hell, bro. You won't want it no more.
That's real, though.
Yeah.
I just ain't got a taste. It ain't like, animals. Nah, I just like, ain't got no taste. Like,
You've been away from it so long now.
yeah, after a while.
It's like me and alcohol. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's just like that.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it's like. You don't want alcohol no more. You're like, I'm good.
Dang.
I ain't missing nothing. Either.
Shout out to all the vegans in the world, man.
That's what I'm eating.
And let's move on to the NFL, guys. Former Dallas Cowboys running back Herschel Walker told TMZ Sports he understands why teams won't hire free agent quarterback Colin Kaepernick based on his choice to protest social injustice and racial inequality during the national anthem. Quote, I read where they asked him if he would still kneel if they hired him, and he said he wasn't sure, or he may, he doesn't know. He tells you right there he doesn't want to work, Walker said. My point is, I think that he was doing what he was doing was great, and I think what he stood for was great. Black Lives Matter. Okay? Right now,
thanks, Herschel.
I think he's got to remember that you have teams saying, if you do what we ask you to do, you may have a job. But he don't want to do that. I own a chicken company. All right? If the guy that I hire doesn't want to do what I ask him to do, why would I hire him? And that's the problem right there. Do you guys agree with Herschel Walker?
Sound like Herschel Walker won a front office job somewhere.
It sounded like Herschel Walker was just plugging his chicken company.
Shout out to Herschel Walker.
We didn't know he had one. Right. Dude, you wouldn't. Okay. Tell me what the players did for Seattle during the season. Would they lock arms? Did nobody kneel whatsoever?
I think they had a couple of games. They had in Seattle's one of the most was one of the most outspoken teams that they had in the NFL. They broken their team up by now. Sherman's gone, things like that. So
Bennett.
Seattle had the cool coach that was like, you know what? If y'all want to do it, y'all do it.
So that's my point. So why is it such a big deal now? And they didn't ask him not to. They just asked, "Are you?"
Right.
So even if he would have been like, "Nah, I ain't gonna do it no more," that don't guarantee no job. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to think of it like that.
And Herschel Walker is speaking from a business standpoint, so I totally understand
bottom line
what he's trying to, the spin he's trying to put on it. But this situation right here runs a little bit deeper than just business. Like, this is clearly something that's people are trying to keep a person out of the league just for speaking their mind, and I just don't agree with that. But shout out to Herschel Walker and his chicken farm.
What I really think is, I really do think that Pete Carroll wants to sign him really bad. Pete Carroll wants to sign Cap.
This is the second look that I took at him.
But I think the owner that came down, he said, if he does one time, you and him gone. That's what I think. I think really, like,
people are so uptight about this kneeling, boy.
The thing about it is, Cap fits their offense. They don't have an offensive line, so they need a quarterback that can move around. You know what I mean? And poor Russell Wilson, like, he's going to get killed. So,
and we see how important a backup quarterback is because they just won the Super Bowl.
Right.
Exactly.
So, I mean, and then plus, Herschel Walker, you hire somebody that can cook the hell out of some chicken. Whether it got to do with kneeling.
I don't think he's cooking.
Or whatever. No, I'm saying, however, baking the chicken, frying the chicken, you hired the best cook. That's no matter what it is they do outside of the gig or how they feel about certain political views and whatnot. You can kneel. It's not in the NFL handbook to not kneel, bro. It's not against those rules like that. So it ain't like the NBA. The NBA, you can't do a period. It's a league thing. Right. So, man, Herschel Walker, nice try, but I'd rather him say some more real shit instead of blaming Cap, man. We got enough people doing that.
I'm just glad Herschel Walker's not talking about trying to be 50 and coming back to the league again.
Herschel Walker in shape, though.
I'm knocking that.
Listen,
I'm pretty sure he is.
He might can play.
He can't do 10,000 push-ups a day.
He lying. That's a lot of push-ups.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, he lying.
I think I did that. I don't know about 10,000.
That's a lot.
Keep it in the NFL. Good gracious. On Thursday, Falcons quarterback Matt Ryan agreed to a 5-year contract extension that includes an average annual salary of $30 million and $100 million in guaranteed money. He is the first QB to land a contract of $100 million. How big of a deal is this?
This is huge. The first player to make $30 million a year in the NFL. We knew it was coming.
Yeah, once that Nick Foles deal went down, you knew what was
coming. We knew it was coming. Stafford also got a bag too.
Yeah.
We knew it was coming. I think it's worth it for a franchise quarterback. He's got a 4-6 playoff record. That's 10 playoff games.
Do we need a franchise quarterback to win the Super Bowl now?
Yes, you still do. Absolutely. If you can get one.
You need a franchise quarterback to get through the regular season. Okay. Sure.
Yeah, okay. And you need a full, complete team to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Well, we just saw a backup quarterback dominate the Super Bowl
with a full, complete team.
Exactly.
Roster 1 through 52 is lit.
So can I build other ways and not pay my quarterback this amount of money?
You can, but I roll the dice with a firing quarterback though. Like, because it's easier to get there than to fill out your whole squad. Get 52 good players or just get a super. Look what Aaron Rodgers do. He carried the Packers every year. He ain't just him. Yeah, but he's got multiple players. At least you're in the discussion.
Okay. He's in the discussion until he goes down, then y'all are done.
They rushed him back. They thought he could win one playoff game.
Right. That's how important playoff games is. So if Matt Ryan has gotten to 10 in the last couple of years, there's franchises that would kill to have 10 playoff games. Win or lose.
He deserves a big contract. I'm not saying that. I'm just
money, all guaranteed.
That's wild.
So they cut the check already.
It's guaranteed that he's gonna get paid over those years. Like they can't.
God, that's crazy. Who next? My boy A-Rod next.
You know, it's funny about A-Rod is like every time somebody signs him,
they got to make him the highest paid. He's next on the list.
No.
His contract's up.
He ain't got 10 playoff games.
He signed his extension already. They picked up his option.
They picked up his option.
Yeah. So now he's gonna exactly where he's at, bro.
He tried it though.
Yeah,
Mariota tried it. Mariota tried it though.
Mariota, go take him as Georgia. So, let's move on to the NBA, man. After his slight dust up with Kendrick Perkins,
Air quotes.
his slight dust up, rap superstar Drake and the Raptors GM Masai Ujiri have been warned by the NBA for his use of bad language while on NBA sidelines. Is Drake going too far?
Going up against Kendrick Perkins, yes. He don't want them problems, though.
Did you read his lips what he was saying to Kendrick Perkins?
No. What is
lots of foul language.
Okay.
Called him a cat. Another word for a cat.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? It's on national TV.
How many security was he behind?
There's a lot going on.
Nah, it was Chubbs was behind him. He was good.
Chubbs
was right behind him.
He listened to a lot of Drake lyrics.
He know who's who.
Yeah. Chubbs right behind him.
I'm gonna be real. Drake just being a fan.
Yeah. Super fan.
He being a super fan. He Toronto ambassador. He trying to wave the flag for them. But who knew Kendrick Perkins played for the Cavs though? That's number one.
They signed him for the playoff roster. He's not.
When?
A couple of weeks ago, actually.
Bro, I swear I ain't know that.
He's just not getting any glide though. He's there for moments just like this.
The funniest thing was when he tweeted, "I just want to tell him I like the hem on his pants."
That's
hilarious. He tweeted that?
Drake. Yeah, that was cold.
So with Drake doing all this, like, who's the worst celebrity fan that we got right now? K Hart, Drake.
They said Kevin Hart was doing the most in Boston though.
He was hot. In game 2, he was shaking.
Yeah, he was doing the most. And it was up a dub.
Yeah, he was shaking game 2. Then all of a sudden the balls collapsed on him. But I would say Kevin Hart too, though, because
he's just doing too much.
He's everywhere. He's trying to be on the field with the Eagles.
Yeah,
he went pick up Meek from prison. Like he's just too much going on.
I just don't think Kevin Hart realized, dude, you're a celebrity. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be everywhere.
Yeah.
He ain't everywhere.
I ain't gonna lie though. Second I get some bread though.
Yeah, but
I'm at that Pistons game on the wood. Pause.
Yeah, but you
shaking it.
Yeah, but you'll get used to that, and then you're not gonna be there when they play the the G League team. Right?
Yeah, that's true. No, I ain't finna do that.
Right.
But playoffs, I'm lit though.
Yeah, playoffs, you lit.
Yeah. So I'm not mad at them. But here's the thing though. Why did the NBA have to? First of all, let's go on. Be honest. Yeah. The code word for bad language, you probably said the N word. They were probably
it was a lot of it.
All of that.
Like every other word was a cuss word between both of them. If you read their lips, like the whole time, it was like, come on.
But I mean, fans go hard. Fans go hard in the stands like that.
But you gotta realize where Drake coming from. You look at him. You say, "Oh, that's Kendrick. You don't even play. Hey, what you doing? What do you want?"
You can't let Kendrick talk bad.
Right? You don't even play.
But it's Kendrick Perkins though. Do you really want the problem?
He probably not. But nothing's gonna happen though.
No,
Let's be honest.
I'm just saying, like, I mean, Kendrick Perkins might be the dude to say, we could be.
He's not touching Drake. He's not touching Drake.
Drake want the problem.
Tubbs was right behind him.
Who is this guy you're talking about?
Tubbs don't look small, but he don't look like he won't smoke with Kendrick Perkins either. Though.
Real quick though, in the Boston game, what was the conversation between Gucci Mane, Robert Kraft, and me?
That looks so awkward. Like, bro, I don't know what Robert Kraft, and I don't know how he got tight with Meek and what all this about, but it looked crazy though.
Yeah,
like, what could they possibly be talking about?
And then Gucci right there though?
That put it over the top. I don't know what they talking about.
I know they were talking about.
Okay, talk to me.
So he let me get on a private plane. So Gucci's like, hey, I need to get on that private plane.
With the wifey too.
With the wife.
Gucci looked like a normal dude though. He didn't know who he was. Now he had the jersey on, the hat to the side.
He like a normal Boston fan.
Exactly.
Has Gucci always been a Boston fan? How you feel about that being a Hawks fan, sir?
Gucci.
How you feel about that?
I said the same thing, like, but that's Hawks fans though. We're not loyal at all.
That's true.
Atlanta sports fans are not loyal at all.
We just empty as hell at them Hawks games.
Every game.
Tough.
Unless like Golden State or Cleveland is there. Or maybe OKC or something.
Drake need to get a pass though, because if I was a Toronto fan watching LeBron do work like he was doing, I'd be cussing too.
LeBron.
It's LeBronto now. I'd be cussing too.
Speaking of LeBron, though, LeBron James continues to flex off the court.
Mm-hmm.
In 2011, he moved into the world of soccer when he received a 2% stake in the historic English club Liverpool FC. The stake has grown tremendously in value from $6.5 million to approximately $32 million. Jesus. Sources say James received his 2% stake in Liverpool in April 2011 when his marketing firm LRMR agreed to a joint venture with Fenway Sports Partners, who purchased Liverpool for a steal at $477 million in October 2010. The club has risen in value to $1.49 billion. LeBron the blueprint out the court, right? Like, for real.
Listen,
no question.
I know we like to argue Jordan versus LeBron on the court and all blah 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 blah. Off the court,
blueprint.
No question.
No question.
Not even a competition.
It's not even close. And I need friends like LeBron because they put him on to like who would have thought
that's crew. That's his whole crew. Him, Maverick.
Yeah, that's true.
I forgot the other
Rich.
cat name. Rich Paul. All them dudes, man. Like that's really what you want to do. Like they really got a gang of friends. Everybody decide, okay, LeBron, you the hooper.
Yep.
You get us to where we need to be, and we handle the rest of it.
People doing that. KD kind of biting that too. He got his team. He got him in Silicon Valley making moves like that too.
Carmelo tried
With the rappers.
Yeah.
Didn't he have a label?
At one point. And then he's got some tech stuff too. He's doing.
I'm hot at Carmelo.
Talk to me.
I'm hot at Carmelo.
He was a hoodie Melo guy.
Yeah,
He's good Melo.
working out all some waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning and shit, and you go out there and I'm hot at Melo for real.
But see, the thing is, man, like he mentioned, you know, and I actually agree with this. He said there was no structure to the team. Like there was no game plan for him.
Mm-hmm.
There was a game plan for Paul and Russ, but he was just supposed to they never wanted him to just
Get in where you fit in.
But I don't think he's that type of player just yet. And ask him to come out the bench, that's gonna be funny next year.
He come out the bench.
Real quick though, back to this LeBron investment, which is beast mode, because he's done hella flips though. Blazed the flip 5-6 times, crazy. He still got Sprite cooking the $1 billion Nike deal. Like dude,
under the table Nike deal.
Yeah, we act like we allegedly.
Yeah.
So the team had won. The soccer team won the championship, which put them at the 1.so billion.
Mm-hmm.
So not only did he buy a soccer team, but he bought one that was cold and ended up winning a chip and flipping over. Hey, listen, bro. When you got friends, that's why Gucci talking to Robert Kraft. That's why me talking to Robert Kraft. Because they gonna put them up on game about what's next.
Exactly.
Hey, this thing called Bitcoin, you heard of it? Hey, man.
About 6 years.
That's what I'm saying. Watch.
Yeah. Shout out to Bitcoin.
Absolutely.
Anyway, we don't talk about this sport nearly enough to me. So let's move on to the NHL, guys. Oh, really? All right.
My prayer is looking rough right now.
They're definitely looking rough.
They down right now.
In Game 4 between the Boston Bruins and Tampa Bay Lightning, Bruins forward Brad Merchant hit Lightning forward Ryan Callahan with a low bridge check. Callahan responded with a shove to Merchant's face. How did Merchant respond, you ask? He stuck out his tongue and licked Callahan.
Like a bushwhacker? It was the bushwhackers, right?
Wow.
Mid-game, though. This is the second time this postseason Merchant has licked an opponent, stating, I thought he wanted to cuddle. I just wanted to get close to him.
Okay, that's pretty funny, though. That's weird, but that's funny. The comments are funny.
How did you respond if this guy, in the middle of a hockey game, playoff pressure involved, sticks out his tongue?
The world will be a better place. No, I'm just playing. Look. Yeah, that was
about
too deep.
No. You got to have him, though.
He's trying to be the Dennis Rodman of the NHL. He's trying to get under people's skin on some Lance Stevenson blowing your ear type stuff.
Yeah.
And that's trash, though.
I'm all about gamesmanship, but don't.
That's a little bit.
Don't touch me or lick me. You can't lick me, dog, for real. Like you can't lick me for real.
Do they not fight no more in hockey?
I mean, it's a good shove. They have tried to remove as much fighting from the game.
I see.
So
he would have got smoked. He would have got whooped about
like
4 years
early
ago.
2000s, mid 2000s, even out of the 90s, it would have been a full.
Oh my God! It would have ganged him on the ice.
They don't put like one guy on the team no more just to fight no more.
They ain't got the henchman no more.
No more of that.
We need to try to bring him back.
They got to put the force of
just for him. He got to bring this for him though. So before we move on to halftime, would y'all sign up for that? Like on the game, I let him do that.
No.
Huh? No. All right. Halftime.
Stop, man.
Go to halftime?
Yes, please.
Right, let's go to halftime.
We're at the midway point. Enjoy all of the halftime festivities.
Halftime, we have another installment of Coach Brown's 2-minute drill. Coach Brown's a former TSU tight end and the current defensive coordinator for Hillsborough High School in Nashville, Tennessee. Shout out to the Burrows. Coach Brown will give an insight on hot topics from a former player and a current coach's perspective. Let's see what Coach Brown has to say this week.
Good evening, I am Coach Brown, and welcome to Coach Brown's 2-minute drill. FSP, we're going to jump right into it. We got to talk about these major league meltdowns in the NBA playoffs. First of all, the 76ers, the Philadelphia 76ers, come on, you guys have so much promise. We thought you guys were arriving, but yeah, you've arrived at a bus stop because that's what you've done. You've stopped winning games, and you can't do that in the playoffs to continue. Embiid's playing well, Ben Simmons is playing well. Why can't the 76ers beat the Boston Celtics B team? Someone's got to tell me that. FSP, I'm asking you guys, tell me, why can't they beat the Boston Celtics B team? Moving on to the Toronto Raptors. We know why they're losing. They're afraid of LeBron. They're kissing the ring, if you will. They just shook. That's like little brother playing big brother. No matter how good little brother thinks he is, big brother just is able to pull out a win against little brother. And that's exactly what it is. I mean, LeBron's playing lights out, which he has to with this particular team. Hey, but they let Love get 31 the other night. So that's problematic. Can Toronto win a game? Are they the biggest disappointment of the playoffs? Is it them or the 76ers? I don't know, FSP. You guys let me know. All right, we know that Dallas Cowboys tight end Jason Witten has retired. So what does this do for Dak Prescott? Already a limited passer, to say the least. He's losing his favorite target or one of his best targets and has already lost Dez Bryant. What does this do for the Dallas Cowboys? They have Terrence Williams as a number one receiver. We stacking that box. We're going to stop Zeke. We're going to force Dak to make throws to beat us. If he can't do that, which he has shown that he can't do that on a consistent basis, it's over. Cowboys, y'all might be in trouble this year. 4 or 5 win season might be on the horizon. Moving on to the bum of the week. The bum of the week is, guess who? Yeah, the Toronto Raptors, of course. They suck. They're scared of LeBron. They're kissing the ring. Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan. My gosh, I don't know what to say about these guys. They're scared, man. They are scared. They have to do something. Toronto Raptors, you guys are the bum of the week. Hey, I am the coach, Coach Brown. It is Rue, and I'm gone.
And we back from halftime. Shout out to Coach Brown for checking in with us. Guys, let's talk about the Sixers being down 0-3 to, as he said, the Celtics B team. Can the Sixers make this a series?
Of course not.
So it's over.
What's the precedent for being down 0-3?
Yeah,
nobody coming back from that.
You don't go win the NBA.
What the Celtics doing right now is amazing to me. Shout out to them.
He got the B team part right because it's Brad Stevens' team. That's what's the
what
difference. You like that?
Yeah. Right,
that's the difference because they coaching that play that he drew up on the out of bounds play to get Al Horford. That was brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. It worked to a T.
All right. Let's move on to LeBronto. Can they win again?
My man playing an all-time high right now. Man, what you doing?
How you feel about that? It's fun for you to watch right now.
Yeah, look. Shout out to him, man. All-time high.
I don't think Toronto was scared of him. I think they just look up to him. They're fans.
I think
and they're just glad to be playing against him. I'm gonna be honest. They just happen to beat up.
What is he beat? Cleveland's beating them 8 straight games?
They
9 straight games. Yeah. They swept them last year and won the last 2 the year before that.
Yep.
So that was 6. And they won that 9 straight games.
That's
9 straight playoff games. That's crazy.
Where did this fadeaway come from?
Oh no, but
Kevin Love said he do it every day at practice.
He faded like 26 feet out.
Like Kobe.
Hey, you know how you watch the game. Say you miss a game, right? And you go on YouTube to watch like the little 8-minute only where they only show the made shots. Go watch that one and watch how many back-to-back fades it is and watch the score change. Dude, it's just 2 points, 2 points, 2 points. That's how I was watching the game.
Yeah.
Just hit it back-to-back fades from 20 feet out.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it real though. He can't hit that shot he hit last night again. I promise you. At that angle, he can't hit that shot again.
That was a horse shot right there.
I promise you he can hit that shot twice.
All right. He also talked about Jason Witten retiring and how that's going to affect Dak Prescott.
That's going to hurt him because We already know Dez gone, obviously. They picked up Allen Hurns. We don't know what that's going to look like. They picked up Tavon Austin. We don't know what that's going to look like. So the safety
they know
blanket.
something the Rams didn't know.
Yeah, exactly.
How hot was Tavon Austin?
The Rams going to take off.
Man, he finna go to LA today. How hot was Tavon Austin, man?
Sick.
I'm what?
I'm going well.
I just bought a crib here. Hey, you're going to Dallas.
Hey, but it is going to hurt him because he regressed last year with no Zeke.
Yeah.
And now, so he got Zeke back, but now you take away the weapons. I don't know, man. He
He
might be right, man. It might be 4 wins a season for the Cowgirls.
And that division got a lot better.
Yeah.
The Eagles still there. Giants looking.
Like Coach Brown said, they're going to load up on the – my bad, Bill. They're going to load the box up.
Yep.
And he going to have to pass over football.
We're going to see what he made out of, man.
And we'll talk more about the Raptors in the second half. Y'all ready to go to the second half?
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
The second half is underway.
Second half, the NBA playoff breakdown. So far, I am your host, Big Jeff.
I'm Weezy. What's cracking?
Animal Brown in the thing. What's happening?
Hey, B, tell me where they can find you on social media.
Animal_Brown. Believe that.
I thought we got that underscore out of here in the first half. Man.
Loser.
I'm FSP_Weezy.
Where?
Where you on Twitter?
I'm at How Weezy on Twitter.
Shout out to you.
You got to post more food pics, though, bro. Food be looking all right.
I got to get back on the full page. You're right.
Please. And I am Jay Easley. Well, Jay Easley 84 across all social media platforms. Twitter's wide open. Instagram.
I love that Instagram, man. I got to unlock y'all shit. Y'all public figures now, man. The hell y'all still got it private and y'all public figures.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Shit, now.
NBA playoffs.
That's the boss talking, man.
I know, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna be in HR this week. I already know. I'm getting an email. My first email. I made it quite a while though. I got through my 6-month probation. But I knew my email coming. Just coming to the office, get a good little meeting with my peers. You know what I'm saying?
You'll be HR for sure.
Most definitely. All right, guys. The NBA playoffs are in full swing. So we at FSP, being the avid NBA fans that we are, decided to break down the playoffs to this point and give a slight prediction of the finish. So let's get started, guys.
Let's go.
Of the 8 eliminated teams from the first round, who has the best chance to make a deep playoff run next season? And we'll pick one from each conference.
Okay.
So out of the West, we have the Portland Trail Blazers, San Antonio Spurs, Oklahoma City Thunder, and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Who you got?
I'm going to go Spurs simply because only if they get Leonard back, though. That's it.
It's a big if.
That's a huge if, and it probably won't happen. But I just don't see nothing with them other teams. OKC, Paul George for the dip.
Mm-hmm.
If Carmelo doesn't dip, he's trash now. So that won't do anything.
Right.
Portland kind of stuck in the mud. They in neutral. I think it's got to be San Antonio just because they got the good coaching already in place. Okay. And if they get their superstar back, that's going to dramatically change their fortunes quick.
What about you, Weezy?
I want Minnesota. They got a good nucleus. They got Cat, Jimmy Butler, and they also got Andrew Wiggins if he cares about playing basketball.
he be looking uninterested.
And then if they keep Derrick Rose.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
If they keep Derrick Rose, and they get that's a big if, though.
True.
That's what I'm rolling with, though, man.
Wiggins got to find a role, though.
I can see that. The thing about it is Wiggins' contract is trash. So even if you don't want him there, you're not going to be able to trade him for anybody. Right. Nobody's taking on that $100 million. And then you have Derrick Rose coming off the bench. You got T, my guy T, playing a great point guard role for them. The thing is, Thibodeau's a great defensive coach.
Allegedly.
But he's not getting them anywhere on offense. And for some reason, he's put shackles on Karl Anthony Towns' game where he doesn't look like he's as elite as we once thought he was going to be. And that's not a good thing.
He needs to get more shots, bro. He only got one basketball for Jimmy Butler, Wiggins, and Towns. Some got to give.
Definitely, most definitely so. But I just think that, I don't know if Thibs is the answer. I believe so. I think he's a good coach. But, my heart tells me to go to OKC.
But let me ask you about Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler's good, right?
He's nice.
Yeah.
But is he James Harden good?
No, hell no.
Is he, what I'm saying? Can we just
He's a poor man's Kawhi Leonard. He plays both sides of the ball.
That's a good comparison. Two-way player.
Yeah. But he has to be in a system, right?
What do you mean by system?
Does he have to go? I mean, is he?
I know what you mean by system.
Can he be the best player on a team?
Yeah. Is he a franchise player?
He's paid like one. He's treated like one, but they already had one when they got him. So that's the one problem they had. They already had Karl Anthony Towns when they got him.
So Cat is their best player.
Cat is, yes.
Yeah, Cat's the franchise player.
It should play like it.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
The offense should go through him or should go through
Cat.
Okay.
That's
All
what,
right.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
she go through camp.
They need to
But-
switch the offense up
The
there.
coach is familiar with Jimmy Butler.
True. And he trusts
And
him.
he trusts Jimmy Butler. And he knows he can run Jimmy Butler into the ground because he's going to play both sides of the ball.
And to be fair, they were hooping until Jimmy Butler got injured, which caused them to slip in the standings, and they got a bad matchup.
And to
with
be
Houston.
totally fair, the way the West broke down this year never happened again.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? Like, to be totally fair. But my personal pick out of this is Oklahoma City. I don't think Paul George is going anywhere.
Stop.
No,
Stop.
I'm not saying that. If he does, I'm gonna be surprised. I'm not saying.
Okay.
You know, I'm not saying like
This is
he
a
should
rental.
go nowhere. I don't think he's going anywhere just because his options, the way he goes, aren't as luxurious as people are saying they are.
But I think they could be. And we talked
It
about this
depends
on
on
the
if
last show,
LeBron
too.
goes there.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
all it depends on. So if LeBron doesn't go to the team he goes to, he's worse off than he is now.
There's some moving parts that we don't know yet.
Right.
That's the thing.
Nothing's gonna happen this summer until LeBron signs.
Exactly.
That's a fact.
Nothing. He controls the world. So that's why I say I still think if LeBron doesn't leave Cleveland, LeBron goes to a team where Paul George doesn't fit, a la Houston or Philadelphia, like I think where LeBron is going to go, it doesn't work for
That's
Paul
who need
George.
Paul George, though.
But if they get LeBron, you're going to get Paul George too.
If I'm Philadelphia, I'm calling Paul George. I got Paul George number on deck.
Right. If LeBron doesn't go there.
No, I'm saying he's my first option if I'm Philly.
Okay. Even if LeBron's available.
Yes. That's rough, though, because that's a lot of jerseys being sold.
If I can see what you're saying. If I'm Philadelphia, I'm calling Paul George before I'm calling LeBron.
Easy. Just so you know, because that's not going to
you
stun.
have a better chance of getting Paul George before you get LeBron anyway.
And he fit better on their squad.
I think LeBron wants to go to Philly.
He probably does.
That's a team where he can age gracefully.
I understand
They're
what you're
only going to get better, and he has to, eventually he's going to take a decline. I think he has to.
I don't think he thinks that way though. I don't think he thinks
I think he's smart, though. I think he do. I think he know basketball too well to know that Father Time is undefeated.
Yeah.
He got to know.
But I think he still think for the next 3 years he's good.
He might be too.
No question. I've seen not one slip and do game. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to question anything about him. So, you said the Timberwolves, AB, you said the Spurs.
Absolutely.
So let's go to the East. Got the Milwaukee Bucks, the Miami Heat, the Pacers, or the Washington Wizards. Indiana Pacers, excuse me.
I got to say, Bucks, again, they got the most talent. And they just need a coach. I think if they would have had a good coach this year, they could have beat the Celtics, dog. And
They should have beat the Celtics. You absolutely right.
Bledsoe didn't show up. That blew it.
Yeah,
That's J-Ho boy, though.
It's J-Ho boy.
That's J-Ho boy.
I don't. His players doing NBA. Some of them good,
That's a
some
good
of
point.
them ain't. But
He hit or miss.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Bledsoe fan, but they got the most talent.
Facts.
And then they got your boy. What's the rookie that got hurt and he's playing now? The one his body looks like Paul Pierce's body.
Jabari Parker?
Jabari Parker. See, he knew exactly what I was talking about.
That's exactly who that is. That's a fact.
Jabari Parker.
I think he might be out of there next year, though.
Yeah, I think he's good.
Yeah.
He might go somewhere else.
Because he wants to flourish. Jabari Parker was people forget that draft. People were tanking for Jabari Parker.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Like he was the catch. So it's hard to tell him, even though he's been injured, that he's still not the catch.
I'll take him in Detroit, though, for the right ticket.
Him, Blake, and Drummond.
Absolutely.
That's tough.
Nah, wait, hold on. He don't play the 3 no more. He's considered a 4 now, right?
That's tough.
Back when he was a 3, I would have took him at the 3, but now he's a 4 now. He had to come out of
The
business.
Pacers need one more player too. I'm trying to look at this grid. The Pacers need one more
Pacers
player.
one more player.
Oladipo is good.
But who's going to Indiana?
Nobody.
They're gonna be stuck.
The thing is, they have the best talent on this grid. You know what I mean? That team,
Over
the
Milwaukee?
team, yeah, the team wise, how that team is made up. If they didn't play LeBron, they won their first round matchup.
Yeah.
They think they could beat anybody but LeBron.
They got to overpay for somebody.
Or maybe Boston.
They
They
got-
didn't have trouble with Boston.
They got Victor, Sabonis, Miles Turner. That's
Yes.
it.
And what's the kid that plays the 4? They got the 4 and 5. You know what I mean? So he plays defense, so they're good.
They got to overpay for somebody. They got to overpay.
Now I think if they can get a serviceable point guard,
Point guard garbage.
In the draft,
They better work. Hey, they better work their trade machine. How they got Victor?
Trey Young.
someone like that. They won't get
They
Trey Young.
gonna slip.
He won't even slip that far. Heck no. They just need someone that. I mean, Collins is good, but
I think it's the Bucks, man. They need to go ahead and get old girl to coach, like we said earlier. And they got the most talent. Cultivate
they're the
that
most
talent.
talented player.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, most talented player.
I mean, but even with your boy, the rookie of the year, Malcolm Brogdon, rookie of the year, they got 2 point guards. They got him, they got Bledsoe. Bledsoe's a good player. Nuts got small in his playoffs, but he's actually a good player.
I don't think Bledsoe's that good. I don't either.
Really?
Before they traded for, I said when that trade happened, people said this was the one that gets him over the hump. I'm like, no, it doesn't.
It may just take time.
It improved it. Like he didn't do anything to make that team any better.
I'm saying, man, in the NBA, I think Bledsoe's been a letdown. In the NBA.
All the way around.
I think he got drafted.
He got injured by he was injured with the Clippers, so you can't really that really don't count. Then he went to Phoenix. That's a graveyard.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And then he
went
with
his old boys out there.
That's true. Then he went to his new team in Milwaukee. It was new with no coach. The good coach, and I think that had them boys cooking.
They should.
But one thing about Phoenix, when you go to Phoenix, it's a graveyard, but you got to cook there. Like your boy,
like Devin Booker
is cooking there. So
in
they
70s and L's.
Yeah.
I don't know about the 70s and L's.
That was crazy.
Yeah, I'm skipping that part.
I'm going with the Bucks, man. I'm sticking to that.
So you got the Bucks. I got the Pacers. All right.
Hold on. One more question.
Sure.
I need to break the Wizards up.
You have to. That team is maxed out.
Who you keeping?
One of them got to go.
I think John Wall's leaving.
I keep.
Ask for a trade or something.
Yeah, I would prefer to keep John Wall, but I think he wants to go.
I think he's pissed off
because the way they treated him when he was out, and said he's good to play.
They chose a side.
But they definitely chose a side.
I keep Bradley Beal. he just comes off to me as a little more quieter than John Wall. John Wall do a lot of talking, man.
Shut
up.
Let me tell you what John Wall going.
Where you going?
LeBron go. Watch.
Like, they can't afford them if Philly can't afford both of them, though.
Cleveland can. Cleveland.
Oh, you saying he should go to Cleveland, though?
Yeah, stay in Cleveland, LeBron.
I don't think LeBron would want that, though. Because John Wall is like Kyrie on steroids. They come with attitude. The attitude. Like,
yeah, but
if LeBron couldn't mess with Kyrie, think about gang signing John Wall.
No, but it's a difference.
Really think about gang signing John Wall.
You can't tell Kyrie nothing.
Think about gang signing John Wall.
He didn't respect LeBron, though. He thought, I can go to this team and do my own thing.
But John Wall would probably think he's the best player on the team if he went to Cleveland, though, bro. I think John Wall think he's better. He think he's just as good as anybody.
Which you should think. Yeah. But I think John Wall overly thinks he's better than everybody, and not afraid to prove it if he had to.
That'd be an interesting mix, though.
Right.
It'd definitely be compelling.
Hey, what a great segue, AB. Speaking of compelling, what is the most compelling second round matchup from each conference?
Easy.
In the East, we got the Cavs versus the Raptors, and also the Sixers versus the Celtics. In the West, we got Utah versus the Rockets, and the Pelicans versus Golden State Warriors.
It's rough in the East because both of those are 3-0 series right now. So you got to go with who's just putting on the cooking show, and that's LeBron. Hot grease.
Yeah.
Like, dude, we talked about it game 2. The fades was incredible.
Hot grease.
Like, the game winner, game 3, off one leg, off the glass, a horse shot when somebody got, when you got HORS and you on your last leg. So that's the most compelling, air quotes over compelling, just because of the work he's doing.
He renamed a team and a city out there with LeBron told.
Shout out to the announcer. He was cooking right with LeBron. He was shaking that game.
I agree with you what you say about LeBron, but I think the most compelling series out the East is actually the Sixers versus Celtics. And the reason why I say that is because with the way the Celtics performed to end the season, with the Sixers performed to end the season, and the way they performed in their first round matchup, a lot of people expected them to walk through Boston.
That's true.
But then with Boston performing the way they had with beating Milwaukee and still standing without their 2 best players, this is fun to watch.
That's true.
But see, what people are forgetting about Philly is Philly's a young team.
Yeah, that's true.
They still Ben Simmons is a rookie.
Yeah.
Embiid's pretty much a rookie.
Might as well be.
And they got JJ Redick. Yeah, they got JJ Redick.
That's the veteran.
He's the veteran, but he's used to be carried by Chris Paul.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
the process is a year ahead. People are putting it a year ahead,
and that's coming down.
So that he's showing back to life. No, you can't skip those steps in the NBA. It doesn't happen.
That's true. Boston got a young team too, though.
But that team, the nucleus, has been there before. You got Al Horford.
Al Horford.
His mind.
That's smart. That Marcus Smart. That's true.
Smart has been there. So and a coach that keeps him so even keel. Like, man, it's amazing what the Boston is doing. Shout out to
LeBron, man. That's pretty much CTV he doing.
Yeah, but let's come back to the LeBron thing.
Okay.
Can we bury 2 1/2? Can we bury either the clutch gene or either the killer instinct? Which one can we bury?
I think people overrate both of them in terms of like trying to shit on LeBron, saying he don't have them.
The thing is, it's like now y'all gonna kill me for saying this.
Uh-oh.
It's like saying Russ shoots too much. You got to have something to say about somebody.
Yeah, it's some kryptonite.
There's got to be something. Like with Bron, people just had to find something not to like about him. Because if not, he was perfect.
What did people say about Mike? What's the
we
thing?
Didn't have social media about when Mike was around.
If you had to, what's the knock on Mike? He got no handles?
He didn't do it. He couldn't do it by himself.
When he first came in the league,
that was a knock.
He couldn't do it without field.
The knock was with Mike. The knock was he shoots too much.
Gotcha.
So it's like, you know what I mean. Then you think about it now with LeBron, you had to find something to say. You know what I mean? So and that was he gave with passing to his teammates who didn't make shots, losing in the finals to the Spurs. You know, he had moments, the cramping in certain games.
Yep.
He had moments where he showed like, he's making the people look right.
Haters gonna hate, dude.
Exactly. No matter what, they gotta find something.
The clutch shit that they kill that though.
Hey, you gotta kill the clutch gene, right?
Kill that, because he's proven that, man. Like stop, man. They said he got more game winners than Jordan and Kobe combined. Like stop.
But it's a lot of GOAT talking on social media, and I ain't gonna say that shit.
Here's the thing: he'll never pass Mike. No, hear me out. He'll never pass Mike in the eyes of people who saw Mike. You can stop.
I saw Mike.
It's hard for a guy who saw Mike to say LeBron's better than Mike, because Mike never lost to those people.
That's because it's their golden years.
But that's what I'm saying. He never lost.
He didn't lose in the finals.
That's just what I'm
he
saying.
lost leading up to the finals.
Yeah, but when they counted, he was 6-6.
Bill Russell got 11 rings. What did that matter?
It's a different competition.
I understand that. So to guys a little younger than us and our age and a little bit younger, we have never seen anything like LeBron, and we probably never will.
Yeah, he the iPhone. He
That's the iPhone.
That's a fact.
Jordan was what? The Razor?
Jordan was Blackberry.
Jordan was Blackberry. Hey, Blackberry.
Jordan flip phone. No, Jordan flip phone.
Flip phone.
Jordan was the flip phone.
That's a fact.
Jordan was the first flip phone.
That's true.
Yeah. And the iPhone came out.
Yeah. So out of the West, who we got is the most compelling second round matchup between Utah Jazz and Houston Rockets and New Orleans Pelicans, and the Golden State Warriors.
I guess it's Utah, man. Utah and the Rockets is pretty good, man. Just to kind of see the rookie do his thing, and you can say they overachieving right now.
They don't house money right now.
They playing house money. Honestly, we just buying time until Golden State versus Houston. To be honest.
To me, go ahead. Let's go ahead.
I just think Donovan Mitchell should just sit back and be thankful and just take this experience, because he done his thing.
He ain't got no choice but to do that.
That's all he doing, because them boys they finna come at you.
It's all that you.
You got Chris Paul and Jamal. They finna come at you.
They playing as a team. That team that they're playing is playing as a team, not individuals. Not running the offensive six,
right?
Because the coach doesn't know what he's doing. But to me, it's the Pelicans versus Golden State, just because it's Rondo versus Draymond. They're two dudes that they're not banging down. They don't really care for each other. And Rondo, they lost today, so it's what I believe 3-1.
No, 3-0.
No. They won game 3.
No, it's right, 3-1. Pelicans won game 3.
Gotcha. So did. Gotcha.
And so the Pelicans, they're definitely overachieving right now.
Well, I don't know though.
I had Blazers beating them.
Okay, that's right.
Without the
Blazers 3 seed. That's true.
Yeah. Without DeMarcus Cousins. So
I don't know about. Hey, but back to Rondo and
go ahead.
Real quick. You can tell they both know. You know what? I know you with it, and I'm with
it too. Yeah, they both know. They both know. It's like
you want to do it, we
do it.
Let's just
you know what it is. I don't like nobody over there. You let nobody over here. It's what it is.
Are we sure Draymond Green is with it?
I know we know Rondo with it.
We know Rondo with it.
I think Draymond with it.
Anybody kicking other men in the private area, it got something wrong with him.
He might be thrown off. That's true. He might be thrown off in the head. Right?
And he got a couple of off the court cases that show he was with.
Forgot about that. Fair enough.
But no, that's just been fun to watch. So to me, I got the Pelicans and Golden State. So guys, who's your most surprising performer of the playoffs so far?
It's a layup.
Who you got?
I could go Rozier. Okay. That's super easy.
Yeah. That's what I was going with for sure.
Nobody knew he had it in him.
Okay.
They got people talking about trading Kyrie and keeping Rozier.
Yeah, well, they didn't stop that.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
But it's a contract year for Rozier, I believe.
He's going to get a bag. A nice bag.
So
not a superstar bag, but a nice bag.
But that might be fool's gold.
Yeah, he's playing for the bag.
Because people hoop in their contract year, and we know what that looked like the following year.
Of course.
But I had to say him. Nobody saw that coming.
All right, who you got?
That's how I want Rozier too.
Got the same team, just different guy. I got Al Horford.
That's true.
With the way he played against Giannis, and made Giannis have to play basketball on both sides of the court, and then keeping it going right now, playing against Embiid. I mean, he's playing like a vet. Like, people question how in the hell he made the All-Star team, and then he's proving it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a fact. No,
he's
you're right.
proving it.
He was
People
the last
question
pick.
why he made the All-Star team.
He was the last
He
pick.
was the last pick when they
All-Star
selected their sides, you know. So I gotta go with Al Horford, man. I'm taking my hat out to him. He's a former Hawk. I wish he was still there.
Hey, runner-up though, playoff Rondo.
And most definitely.
Easy. He killing. Nobody saw that coming either. That was an under-the-radar pickup by the Pelicans.
The thing about Rondo is his playoff game, his game translates to the playoff. Defense gets
slows
tough.
down.
It slows down. You got to run the offensive set. Rondo is a point guard. He's a definition of a point guard. He's pass first, shoot second,
Dude,
shoot third.
injuries killed the Western Conference playoffs, dude. They like if they had Boogie right here, they're supposed to wear them down for maybe Houston or somebody. Like this team is not even playing hard now.
That's true.
Like Boogie would have gave somebody trouble in there.
So hold on. What does the series look like if Boogie is with New Orleans and they play Golden State?
It's a tie. I think it's tied.
But ultimately, who would win that?
Golden State still wins.
Golden State has to still win that, though.
Golden State on paper is the best team we've ever seen.
Yeah, Golden State wins, but it's not gonna be a cakewalk.
It'll win 6 or 7.
It wins 6, so it's going to go 5 this time, and it will go more. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect what you're saying. I agree.
Yeah.
Boogie makes a difference, but it's just one more game.
Wouldn't have been as many.
It's one more flight. It's just one more flight.
No, I think they win 3 games, man.
Wow. I don't know.
It's one more flight. So instead of being done in 5, they go back to New Orleans for 6. That's pretty much it. All right. So who's your most disappointing performer in the playoffs so far?
DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah.
He wasn't even in the game in the fourth quarter.
Dude,
Too.
that's what I'm saying. No, he shouldn't have been. It was a reason he won in the game because he wasn't doing shit. Like, here's the thing. Like, I'm not even gonna count the first round for them because they were supposed to beat whoever the hell they played in the first round.
Oh, the Wizards.
They were supposed to beat them. Dude, they had the best home record in the league this year. How do you come out and lose 2? Like, DeMar DeRozan was, they talking about MVP talk for dude. Yeah. Top 3, top 5. How he done stepped this game up, added range to it. Probably the arguably best mid-range in the game. Yeah. He was playing at a whole new level. And now when it's time to shine, it's when it count. He quiet. How you not getting a game fourth quarter? That's terrible, dog.
That hurts.
He let the hood, he let Drake down.
They Drake down for sure. I'm surprised. And usually the opposite was Kyle Lowry, but
Kyle Lowry came to play last game, though. Not gonna lie. Last game, he came to play. He was in LeBron mug. He was in everybody's mug.
And then
he got his heart broke.
No, DeMar DeRozan definitely has had a tough go of it.
Yeah.
My pick was Portland, though.
As a team?
As a team. Portland backcourt as a whole. I really did not. Dame Lillard, I really expected more from that squad. Like I as much as I enjoy seeing playoff Rondo and Draymond go against each other, that's been fun. But I really expected Dame, because Dame Lillard gives Steph problems to me.
True.
You know what I mean? And it'd have been a better matchup. That team versus Golden State would have been a better matchup on paper. So I really thought the Trailblazers had something to give us this year.
I mean, I can see what the Trailblazers, but that team, I don't think they was built for the playoffs. They just built, they shoot a bunch of threes.
They overachieve.
Yeah,
that's the NBA.
But they don't have, some of these teams in this playoff, everybody has a big man. Rudy Gobert's out there.
True.
Clint Capella's out there.
Draymond's
out there. Well, the Cavs don't have one, but they got LeBron James.
Kevin Love got 31.
I forgot about Love. Yeah. He's still a big man.
Tristan Thompus give you double-double now.
Stop.
He's giving you double-double.
He had one good game this entire playoff.
He had a solid game. He had a solid game. What is it, game 4, game 3? So he had a solid game 2.
He had a solid game 2. That was it.
This is a question on IG. I'm still hot at him. I'm sorry.
You won't let him in the kingdom?
Nah, not yet.
He requested you on IG?
I'm
still waiting on it?
Yeah, I'm still hot at him.
Hold out, man. Tell him to get 20 and 10.
Yeah, he give me one more double-double. He might. I might.
That's out of control.
I'm just telling you.
But I will say this, though. It's easy to say Lillard or CJ.
Yeah.
Because they were the 3rd seed, but they overachieved, though. You just said, that West ain't going to shake out like that.
No.
What was it, 2 games from being like the 8th?
From the 10th seed.
Yeah, so they got a lucky little bounce.
Yeah.
Won a couple of games they probably shouldn't have. And got a bad matchup because of it. Because I think New Orleans is better than them. And they obviously they proved it by dog walking them 4 games or nothing.
Just nobody saw. Nobody saw that coming. All right. So, who's your guys' MVP of the playoffs so far?
Oh, come on.
Stop. Yeah, we know this.
Oh, come on.
LeBron Ramon James Sr.
King James.
Yeah, man.
Without question.
He's putting on the show. He's still, year 15, still the best player in the league by far.
Think of the people who came in the league with him.
By far.
Where's D-Wade at?
D-Wade's tweeting about him sitting next to Gabby.
He's wild. I seen D-Wade flipping houses on HGTV. I swear he got a show on HGTV.
Yeah.
All-Star Flip.
Yeah, he does.
Shut up.
I said he done cooked.
I see him on a golf course with some little bitty ass shorts.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's his fashion.
He on Ellen right now with your boys. Shout out to James Shaw.
Shout
He on Ellen, man.
Yeah, he had a solid playoff run.
No, he had like 2 games, dude.
That's all they only had 5.
He had 2 decent games.
If he don't give them that, they swept.
He's washed. Look at Carmelo.
Man,
Washed.
Carmelo supposed to give you something this year.
Washed. Well, Chris Bosh.
Chris Bosh has an injury,
washed
so.
already?
Huh? No, Carmelo washed. He washed.
Ooh, that hurt me.
I don't know about
Stop.
I don't know about washed.
Was it just me? Was y'all excited about Hoodie Melo?
No, hear me out. They need a better coach.
Oh, you Billy Donovan?
I never had Billy Donovan.
You seen the college coach?
He kind of they're great college coach, most definitely. But they need. This is always here to OKC. I'm not gonna stick on this too long. They've never had an offensive set.
That's true.
They run pick and roll, dribble drive. That's all they got.
They had Mr. Triple Double. That's what he was doing.
Well, he does. Like he said, I paid to do everything. I do everything better than everybody else.
He'll be letting y'all ready to
Yeah,
roll.
we do this.
So Melo, all the people that came in with LeBron are washed. That's my point.
Well, it's 15 years. That's longer than the NBA career normally lasts, though.
True, but
Keep that in mind.
LeBron is at peak playing condition.
Like I said, I'm
He's
not
a
gonna
freak
get
of
too. I'm excited. I'm loving what he's doing right now.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get too excited yet. But like I said, if he gets this team to the finals,
See,
This team isn't as bad as people think it is.
oh, it's horrible.
No.
It's not as bad as
It's not as bad. It's not as bad as that first time we went with
It's
the
not.
Spurs.
It's not.
No,
People
it's
need to
not.
stop comparing them.
They can't compare. Kevin Love
This
is better.
team is just as bad.
Kevin Love is better than anybody on that team.
That's
by
the one
far.
exception, though.
That's all. That's it. Then.
J.R. Smith.
But what's Kevin Love doing?
He had
He
31.
had
though.
31, bro.
That's one night, guys.
Name somebody that could hit 31 on that 017. Danielle Marshall?
Woo! No, we
Zadrunas?
He not hitting
No, not
30s.
Zadrunas. Not Zadrunas.
Larry Hughes not hitting 30s.
What's my man name?
He averaged 11.
The guard.
The man,
The guard.
Keisha Cole.
The guard. No.
Booby?
He not hitting
No,
Booby?
the
You
guard.
talking about Larry Hughes?
No,
He was the
I'm
second
talking
best
about
player on that team.
Alabama, the guard, man.
That team was terrible. That's why we're struggling with the names.
Shit.
That team was trash.
That's gonna kill me right there.
That's my point though. Like this,
This
and
team-
people at the beginning of the year were saying, but now I will say this though. People at the beginning of the year were saying, "Yo, if he take this team," like they were saying that. So you got to stick to the script. Keep that same energy. Now that he's taking the team.
The team is better now, though. To me,
I-
they made those moves to get younger. They made those moves to
And
get
you gotta think, he just
longer,
he's
taller.
playing with Larry Hughes and
Zadrunas.
no, I'm talking about right now. He's playing with not Larry Hughes. He's playing with all these new guys. What 3 months?
Okay,
That's
He
true.
Still, but he
That's
still
a
got
good
new
point.
pieces around him.
3 months.
Still got Jr. She still got Kevin Love.
Kyle Korver doing his
was
thing.
there
Tom
last year.
Corver's doing his thing.
He's doing his thing. Rodney Hood letting the hood down,
Right. He does that.
and
I
George
think
Hill
that's
letting the hood down, and
But
then your
Larry
boy
Nance,
from the
he's
Lakers.
solid. He's solid defense.
Okay,
Oh.
Effort guy, Larry Nance.
he don't get
He
in.
don't play.
But he's
He don't-
effort guy. That's all he is. Then what's the other dude name? Not Crowder, but
The dude from LA,
yeah,
Jordan.
Jordan Clarkson.
Jordan Clark. You know what I mean? So,
He ain't really doing nothing either.
but these are guys that are serviceable basketball players that are better than that team he took in O's.
But they're not doing anything though.
They better get ready for the finals. That's all I'm telling you. They're gonna play. They're gonna need all them bodies in the finals. Even I don't care if it's Houston or Golden State.
That 07 squad.
They don't want to play Houston when they want to play.
Who's starting five in that 07 squad?
I don't know about the start, but it's LeBron, Big Z,
Yeah.
Larry Hughes, Drew Gooden,
Good God.
Gosh.
Eric Snow.
Eric Snow was the point guard.
Ooh, that was horrible.
That was bad. There's no way. There's no way.
Bruh.
Kevin Love is better than anybody else on that team.
So we got-
He's better than 2 people on that
So the
team.
two superstars on that team was LeBron and Jonas.
Jordan was an all-star one of them.
Okay, so now
Not
we got
that year, though.
who has superstars on this team now? We got LeBron.
But
Kevin Love.
wait. The Jordan Augustus was never a superstar.
You never.
Never.
Well, not
He was an
superstar.
all-star.
Maybe once. I don't know how many All-Star appearances he got, but
But he
can't
never
win
was a
2.
superstar.
Is Kevin Love a superstar?
He was. He had a superstar trajectory in Minnesota.
Oh, they all got that.
No, they don't.
Kevin Love's not a superstar to me.
Okay.
Shit. Y'all forgot what he did when he was in Minnesota.
You know what I'm
Dolo.
saying?
He was getting 30s and
Double-doubles,
20s.
Yeah.
He was a savage. Don't do him any kind of way.
So it's unanimous. LeBron is a playoff MVP.
Clearly. Is there a runner-up? Would it be like KD? Something like that?
It'd be
AD.
It'd be AD.
Ooh.
AD cooking, man.
Yeah, that's true.
That's how if you
The
lose,
fact
that's
they
how I'm
still-
gonna lose, man.
Yeah.
I'm just
He going down swinging. He going down swinging every game.
That's what Kobe did. Kobe went.
That's what Westbrook did.
Here we go.
You didn't name him as a runner-up, though.
Nah, I didn't.
Okay.
Hell no. Not that game 1 and 2 he had. Hell no. That game 5 and 6, Yeah. That's what I wanted to see. But 1 and 2 was rough to watch.
He going fishing.
Playoff people out there, in playoff.
Any predictions? Any upsets, or is everything pretty much going?
This is going chalk.
Okay.
Well,
everything's going as planned.
Yeah, everything's going because Celtics actually are the higher seed, so they'll go.
True.
Cavs beat the Raptors. Other than
who wins the Cavs Celtics?
I don't know, man.
The answer is the Cavs.
Everybody. What I'm scared of now? Teron Lue versus that other coach.
Yeah, because he's gonna geek out. He's gonna geek out coached. He's gonna get
Who's guarding LeBron?
It doesn't matter. Nobody's gonna guard LeBron. You're just in the way.
He gonna toast Marcus.
You're just in the way. Just hoping for the best. You know what I mean? But you also know you got a coach on your end that can put you in position where you can make LeBron work harder than he wants to.
They have the 2 best players on the floor of Cleveland if they play Boston. They got Love and LeBron. Them are 2 best
Sixers
players.
have the 2 best players on the court right now.
That's a good point.
Bucks had the best player on the court that series.
That's true.
It don't matter.
The X factor was the coach.
Yes, it's the X factor all the way through.
Put in positions to play, man.
It'll be the X factor until they make the finals. They'll get smoked in the finals, though.
First of all, they're not making.
I'm gonna say if they make it, they'll get smoked.
Oh, they would get murdered in the finals, though, and that'd be some slaw, and I do not want to see that. Just for the sake of basketball, guys, just give me LeBron versus KD 3. Oh, excuse me, LeBron versus Curry 3. Just give me that.
It's 4 actually.
Y'all want to see?
It'll be 4 in a row? No.
Yeah.
They lost the first one.
They lost the first one.
They came back from 3-1.
And KD won the last one.
Damn, you're right. Damn.
Yeah. Because a lot of people don't count the first one because everybody on Cleveland.
Kyrie and Kevin Love.
Yeah.
So y'all counting out Chris Paul and James Harden?
I think they might make it.
Well, James Harden is going to do James Harden things.
He
had a bad game against Houston already.
You mean against
I'm sorry, against Utah already.
Yeah. So that's the one he got out of the way. He gonna cook this year.
I hope so. I want to see something different. I wouldn't mind seeing something different.
And then if he slack, Chris Paul got his back. Stay farm.
That's funny.
Yeah, stay farm. Hey, that was the best thing you could have said.
Hey, B.
That shit on there is coming in handy.
Absolutely.
Happy to have you this week, man.
I appreciate the invite, guys.
Got to talk sports one at a time.
Absolutely.
Got to have us on your show.
Yeah, man. We can talk some rap shit.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Talk some Drake.
I'm with that. I can talk Drake all day.
Who don't like Drake, do we?
He secretly likes Drake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when he by himself playing Madden, he's listening to Drake greatest hits on repeat.
Oh, my God.
That's a fact.
On that note, everything paid for.
Hey, you better know everything paid for, baby.
Man, for J-Ho, if camera's always on.
Hey.
It's FSP. Make sure you check us out.
Opioids.
Zannies.
You know what? We just gonna get out of here.
Zannies.
Follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, SoundCloud. It's your boy Big Jeff Weez, AB, J-Ho, get better. We out of here.
Jay got the balls for the low.
Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on prior episodes, visit the SoundCloud page. And don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend.